Why did we go in here?
I just want to look at it one more time. Okay, so it definitely is a square piece missing.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just a corner, but yeah. So why would that be hanging up there? Unless
I assume that was up there.
Were they hiding something underneath there before everyone else came in?
I don't know what it would be though.
Yeah, I don't know either. Interesting.
It's still so sad that they made Ibuki kill herself though.
Allegedly.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, talk to Mikan.
I was gonna come back at the end. Alright, fine. What do you want? How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything out by now? It's been 10 seconds. What are you talking about?
You stupid idiot.
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. Oh god, the mouth.
I know, I can't not look at it now.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
See, now it's not Among Us. It's all better now.
It's all better now. Next, now I'm gonna be looking at it on everyone's faces.
Me too. I almost wish I didn't notice.
I'm glad you did.
Me too.
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First is Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
What does she mean by that?
Huh? Imitation murder?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
Making fun of me?
see?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. I'm pregnant and I don't know who the father is. It's based off of that song.
Oh, what? I thought you actually came to revelation. I'm like, I'm so excited to hear this. And then you started spouting gibberish.
It's not gibberish, it's a clue.
I know. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games, you start to get annoyed by it. Yeah, a little bit.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. Well, we still haven't seen the movie. Movie?
Oh, it's like everyone's seen the movie in the theater but us?
God, we're dumb.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why do they feel the need to do something like that?
Seriously, couldn't they have just killed one of us?
Do you have a
LOL. LOL.
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
They killed Nekomaru. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
But if he had an accomplice, he could kill 4.
Or 6. If they got more people.
I was gonna say, how 6?
I needed to clarify.
It was 2 people.
Anyways. You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
I will slam it into my chestnut of a brain.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say? I disagreed with you
I
mindlessly.
said I will slam it into my chestnut of a brain, and you go, yeah.
Oh.
So
I thought you
thanks.
said I will slam into my chest, not my brain, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, that makes sense too.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing?
What's for dinner?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
You know, I just
Are we
wanted
there
to...
yet?
Shut up. I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Ultimate gamer.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Yeah. Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that the 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
Oh my god.
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Too bad.
Too bad. You're all gonna die.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or if 4 case incidents overlap one another?
I've like often wondered this too, like what happens if like I completely lost my train of thought. I
Okay.
feel dumb. But like,
If more than one person's guilty.
right.
Silence.
Shut up!
Oh my god.
It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like
Alright,
this.
fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time.
Ooh.
So
Intriguing.
accomplices are just left in the dirt then? Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's really no reason to be an accomplice.
Okay.
TBH.
Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
That's right. Gamers are the superior beings. I've played Fortnite. I can cure COVID.
I'd like to see you put that in effect.
I played it one time like 2 years ago. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Taste your
That means a-
powerlessness.
Yeah, whatever. It means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
Boom! You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be? You haven't seen it.
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So.
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Oh yeah, we're $1.5 million in debt to him, aren't we?
Yep. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Wow, we really gained nothing from that one.
Yeah, because we have to watch it anyways.
Well.
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. Oh god, this is too much like the last trial now.
Yeah.
I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Read it, guys. I don't want to read.
Yeah, you can pause the video. You're big boys and girls.
You.
I see. So, well, no, we skipped past all of it. So if they want to read it, they have to pause.
No.
I'll slow down the footage so it's slow
Make it
motion.
10 hours.
10 hours of that. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
The supermarket! For
And
the curtain.
Hyoko's room.
That too.
Well, not really. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Why are you so curious?
Yeah. Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Did she always have that detail on her ribbon?
Her?
Yeah, the red ribbon.
Oh, I don't know.
Thing at the bottom.
I haven't looked that closely. Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel.
Oh.
There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Oh my god, where everyone go?
Okay, so... Do we want to watch the movie, the hospital, or
I want to
the
watch
motel?
the movie.
Me too.
I'm movie guy.
I'm curious.
All
Wasn't
right.
it really boring, though?
It's okay. Our channel's boring anyway.
I love the confidence.
I mean, I'm kidding. We're so...
I mean, I try and make it good.
We're so entertaining.
Do we get a romantic date with Nagito at the movies?
He said he hated this movie.
He likes us, though.
Hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here!
Did you call me?
Sure did.
What?
Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along.
You got me.
If that's what's... How do you say it? Tsundere?
Tsundere.
Hajime looks like... Then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being a tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. Nagito's gonna be like, you did what?
How stupid can you be, Hajime?
Yeah, seriously.
No, remember he said he would pay to not
Yeah,
watch
that's
it.
true.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Why do we actually have it in our pocket?
Yeah,
What if it's a clue?
See? It's this one. $1.5 million for that.
I'm sorry. I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket and my sticker back.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Oh, this is me. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time.
Huh? Invitation ticket effective today on this date at this time.
Okay. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry. I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it.
Then I'll go
okay?
prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. I just think of it as a protective charm.
Just think of it as a protective charm. He didn't say I.
Oh, shut up.
I don't mean it as like a snotty correction. It's just
Look at it. What's the 2.5D mean on it?
dollars.
Really? I don't know. That seems like a clue. Maybe everyone has a different number on theirs. Oh, and if you can see everyone's date when they watch the movie, it could be a clue.
Yeah, but the thing is, it sounds like everyone saw the movie before this, so what difference does it make?
You might be surprised. It's a mystery game.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. His preparations.
Yes.
put your phone away. We're recording.
I was checking the time. And now you're doing it too.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone.
Nagito's been so understanding kind of now. He's like, you're an idiot, Hajime.
He's like...
I don't.
Oh my god.
You came all this way not to watch it. Your tsundere knows no limits.
Ethan, are you a tsundere?
I'm not even good at pronouncing the word. And no, I'm not.
That was very tsundere.
I don't really understand what it means.
It's the
Like the bashful, like...
It's the girls that say, it's not like I like you or anything.
Oh.
It's the ones that are prideful, but cute.
Well, I have no pride and I'm not cute, so...
You're a tsundere gay. Gotcha. Moving on.
You'd be surprised. Mwahaha.
Gross.
Gross. Now I gotta cut that out.
Huh?
Do I need to cut that out?
Well, no, I was gonna say just kidding, and then you're...
Oh, no, it's even more awkward. I'm leaving it all in.
I was gonna say, JK, and then you...
And I cut you off and made it
And then you cut me off, and you're like, God, now I have to cut this out, Gage. And I was like, I was just about to take that... I was just about to make it clear I was joking.
Well, guys, we're perfect, but we're not that perfect.
The editing's clearly not perfect, if this is left in.
I kind of want to leave it in just for the goofs and giggles.
Just read your line.
It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. What is he talking about?
You definitely weren't called that.
Hey, hey.
It's about time you showed your dare side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little.
I kind of agree.
So,
Wait for a bit, okay? So we can't leave?
Clue? That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Oh my god, you're right! Oh my god!
Your mama. That's what he says.
Fine, boom. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
what's this?
Whoa there. Weren't you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
That's too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Could you imagine if he was just like, I sold it to this person? There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So you just said that whoever the killer is did buy the tote bag, though.
Yeah.
Meaning, the clue on the ticket is a clue. Because if we can get testimonies to when the tote bag was here and when it disappeared, according to the dates on the tickets.
You're right. You're right. Oh my god.
Sorry, that was loud.
Gage does a lot of drugs in his free time, so no, I'm just kidding. That's all I.
Wow. Selling me out like that. No, I'm just
Well, do you take like vitamins?
kidding. No.
Nah, I mean, neither do I.
I take yogurt sometimes.
I mean, I do meth here and there, but it's not like a problem, you know?
I can stop whenever I want.
I just like it.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Shocking. Ah.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that really irks me. Okay. Monokuma's account.
That's a new one. I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. This is exciting! Exciting!
I'm so excited. Okay. Are you ready for movie time?
I guess so. I hope you actually get to watch it.
Me too. I bet we do. Still want to know what's up with the cubes.
This is the spot we picked.
What's wrong with this spot?
It's way too far.
We're not even sitting in a seat. We're like in between two seats.
Yeah. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. So this is what the thing was called, 2.5D.
Oh, because it's not 3D, it's 2.5D.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so lame and stupid.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alrighty. Ethan, go get us popcorn.
What if I had popcorn?
Oh, okay.
Do you have popcorn here?
I think so, but probably not the time.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people.
It sounds like
the death
Hajime.
rates outpaced the birth rates.
Doesn't
It
it?
was born full of old people because the death rates outpaced a little bit, like a really like grown-up version of him.
Yeah.
It's like what Hajime's dad would sound like.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is cute.
Okay.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Yeah, helicopters do that.
Sometimes. I've been counting a few of those myself. It really
And
sucks.
was whisked away to Monomi's
We should get out of work,
country.
right?
They never believe me, though.
Monokuma wanted to
Huh?
return to
They
his
never believe me when I
so
say a
he began
helicopter
to
swooped me
pestering
up.
The old people for change.
Okay.
That's his hobby.
So
Pestering
he old
people
began
for
his journey
change.
to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Isn't this Wizard of Oz? He's literally on the yellow brick road right now.
I never saw Wizard of Oz.
Well, there's a tornado, and she goes to Oz land or something.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
So we're about to see like the robot, the scarecrow, right? Yeah, Scarecrow.
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit
My
suicide,
God.
the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself in
Oh.
Oh my God, is the other one gonna be like Nagito and the other one gonna be Akane?
Must be.
The sickness-stricken people?
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage.
Mhm.
So he pumped her full of arrows.
Okay, well that would be Akane, but she didn't get pumped full of arrows.
Okay.
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Missing a heart? That kind of describes Yoko.
Yeah. But I thought the three afflicted, so to speak, are what's supposed to be represented here.
It could be. So you think Nagito is missing a heart? But he also says sliced her? Is it just because it's Monomi? Whatever. Moving on. Interesting.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
Wow. She looks
Eventually,
great.
one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Monokuma move without that.
I love this. I love how he
And
just
in
doesn't
the
care.
end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Wow. That's amazing.
Is he back to begging for money?
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Hey, that's a happy ending.
That's the life I'd like to live.
Wonderful. The
And
end.
he lived happily ever after. The end.
Arrows. Slicing someone up. Okay.
So Akane, I don't understand. Maybe they just didn't have time to get to that.
Interesting.
Man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissue. 1 for each head.
Oh, I thought I said 1 for each hand. 1 for each head?
Like, because its head's in half, right?
Maybe?
That's what I need to believe right now. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. I kind of liked the movie.
Hajime just ripped a fart as he was walking out.
Oh my god. The things that come to your head are never the things that should.
I'm kind of a genius.
Yeah. You're a selective genius.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
I've seen worse, honestly.
Yeah. District 9.
What?
I'm just kidding. I wanted
Oh my
to see your like
God.
offended face. Is that still your favorite movie?
I think so.
It was very mid to me.
You're wrong. It's a good movie.
Oh, I remember one time there's like a school lunch and Ethan spent the whole it's like 45-minute lunch explaining to me and another friend why District 9 was such a good movie. And we were just sitting here like, yeah, you know.
And then, did you watch it before or after?
I watched it before.
Okay, because I remember...
And telling you it was mid.
Yeah, and I was like, how? It's such a good movie.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's got character growth, like literally character growth. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's got sci-fi, it's got action, it's got aliens, it's got realistic concepts that like cover like real political problems.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, the story didn't really like it was a good movie.
Well, what's your favorite movie?
Hold on. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Nothing more. That's it. Like, it was good. I watched it. I liked it. It was a good movie. But you made it up to be like this amazing masterpiece, and I was kind of like dissatisfied with like just kind of the later half of the movie.
It has all the parts of it that I love. I like good action.
Uh-huh.
I like when a movie does character growth right, like going from like a bad character to a good character.
Mm-hmm.
Or kind of good to bad to good again. I like when they have like a heartwarming relationship between Christopher, I think was his name, and his son, the little alien thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it covered concepts well. I don't know. It was
very well made for its time. I'll give it that.
And the CGI is amazing. It came out in like 2009. It has killer CGI, like better than like
most movies today.
What Marvel's putting out nowadays. You see the She-Hulk stuff?
I don't know anything about it. I just know no one liked it.
It's got some stinky CGI.
I think there was a scene where the Hulk had like a man bun and everyone was like, come on, bro.
I don't remember that. I know he says bruh, and I know there's one where the main character, the She-Hulk, like twerks, and everyone hated it.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I know. It's like...
Who felt the need to add that? And who was like, yeah, I approve that idea.
Well, it's like Endgame and Infinity War. They're like good, tidy movies that are fun to watch. I'll stop ranting. You don't want to talk to me about movies.
You're a bit of a movie nerd, not gonna lie.
No, I just like
you
good...
get super defensive when I don't like the movies you like. Even though I like them, I just don't like them as much.
I'm not defensive. I just like to
say with a huge grin on your face.
I just like to
You get so defensive and so aggressive about the weirdest things. You know that? Okay. Sorry.
Why is this an intervention?
A little bit of a slight, just going off track here.
We always go off track.
Yeah, I know. There was one time, Ethan spent 40 minutes, an hour, ranting about a pizza he got that he didn't really like that
Okay, this is... You have no right. You hear me? No right. Because listen. Okay?
Yeah?
It was a taco pizza. Okay?
I don't want to hear the story. Go for it.
It's for them. It's not for you. Put in some earbuds or something, okay? I don't care. It was a taco pizza that we picked up. You order it, you go there, pick it up, and drive back home and open it and eat it, right? Mm-hmm. We got it, and it's like... Okay.
Story time.
Let's say, like, the full circumference of a pizza is, like, 10, right? I know that doesn't make sense, but just imagine a full, large pizza.
That's not accurate.
I know. But just imagine a full large pizza as a 10, right? The toppings, starting from the middle, only covered like 5.
Mm-hmm.
So there was not enough toppings. You couldn't spread them around to make it even. There was only enough to cover that center circle. Okay, so you bite into it. Oh, first few bites are good, and then it's this bread.
And cheese and sauce.
Sure, and that's nice if that was the pizza I ordered. We ordered it. I didn't pay for it. But it's like, that's. What do you mean? That's.
No, yeah, I agree. That sounds like. Hold on.
I wouldn't have ranted to you about it, but you were literally like, "That doesn't sound bad. Why don't you just eat the pizza?" It's like because they didn't make it right.
First of all, at the time, you explained it horribly. You made it sound.
I explain everything horribly.
What a great defense!
I'm just telling the truth.
And then you were saying some very radical things.
Like what? I wasn't being radical. I just said they did bad at their.
Whoever made the pizza
I said
and
they
the things that should happen to them.
Was I that bad about it?
You were so mad about it.
Well,
and it was like, okay, Ethan, it was a pizza.
It was more recent at that time. I mean, that is lazy, and maybe a supervisor should have stepped in there, but it's just...
You get so passionate about the weirdest things. Like, is it reasonable to be upset that your pizza sucked? Sure. But this was like an hour-long rant, and you were mad. You were actually yelling at me, like, interrupting me.
Okay. I want to preface this with something, okay? It was a fun mad.
It was a jokey mad, yes.
Like, it's not... like,
but
I literally...
There's genuine, like...
I haven't thought about it since the last time you brought it up. It doesn't pertain to my life. Like,
no, he's traumatized.
I get mad about things, but that was like, oh, this is fun to talk about, but still, quite frankly, ridiculous mad. Like, I'm not genuinely sitting here seething about it. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't see why it's ridiculous to be annoyed about it. Because that's how it was painted at the time.
Well, at the time, you explained it very poorly, and you made it sound like it was like...
I could have done that better.
Because the way you made it sound like when you explained it to us initially, like there's like all the toppings were just in the middle and that you could have just spread them out. And you didn't go on to like clarify that until like 30 minutes in. Like
if you were to spread it out, it would just, you wouldn't, like it'd be infrequent stuff. Mm-hmm. So you could have, but it just would have made it worse. Mm-hmm. Because at least you get a few good bites in, you know?
Anyway, all I was saying is you get weirdly passionate about certain things.
Well, you know what? People talk about stupid things like politics or, you know, social equality. It's like I have
social equality.
I have my pet topics.
What do you mean about social equality?
I'm just goofing.
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Anyways, District 9's a good movie. Go watch it.
It's alright.
Stop, Gage. I'm just gonna cut you out. Your voice will not be heard in this episode.
Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie.
Said it right the first time.
No, I was doing Nagito voice.
Oh.
Sorta. Anyway. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case.
It's really 9 o'clock? Jeez.
You're 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Just kidding. You're 3 o'clock, because you're to my right. Get it?
Guess.
Shut up.
Do the lines.
You, like... you got all passionate about your stupid pizza story, and now you're back
passionate.
to being...
I'm sorry, about times on a clock or something. I don't know.
Anyway. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matched the lion's death, too.
Oh, because the lion was tied up and wrapped around. So
the tree?
She's not the robot who got cut. She's the lion that got shot with arrows. Just some creative liberties were taken. The original was better, for sure.
I was looking at the words. I didn't see that the lion was actually tied to a tree.
I didn't even think about it, and I looked at it.
Wonderful.
So...
Like I said, you have selective genius.
Yep.
Very selective. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or... if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true.
Okay.
Should anyone be upset right now? Upset they had to kill their friends, maybe.
Well, it's not very hard to disguise being upset right now.
I mean, everyone's upset right now. Is there anything to look at in here?
I guess it doesn't hurt.
I guess we'll find out. Where was the other places we had to go? I think we were ranting about pizza for so long that I forgot.
The motel and the hospital.
Okay, gonna leave here, I guess.
I want to know where all the bodies are at. Though if it's a simulation, I guess they're just deleted.
Control X.
Control Shift X.
Huh?
That's what I always do.
You don't need to hit shift.
Yeah, but if you do Shift X, it deletes it without moving. If you do Control Shift X,
in our very specific video editor we use.
Well, that's all I use. I'm just letting that be known.
Oh my god, Ethan. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster just to ask someone.
Not him.
So you have appeared.
Hopefully Hiko's not gonna know.
Yeah, that's true. You were here, right? Come on out.
Huh? You talking to me? Put your hands up, bruh. Square up.
Yeah, that's how Gundam talks. When he gets tired of anime cosplay, he's gonna go for gangster cosplay. I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Yeah, has she not showered again? Because she couldn't tie her sash by herself?
Ew.
I know.
What would that have to do with her room, though?
I mean, if she smells, the room smells, right? It's kind of how that tender works.
I guess so. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
He just becomes very formal and normal.
Sorry, Dad. My bad.
Yeah. He said the thing again. Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue...
I get it.
You met up with Mikon and me.
And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? Gundam. It was Gundam and Chiaki who came with us, and then we got him.
Mm-hmm.
And Mikon.
As I recall... Monomi,
Okay.
Gundam, Tanaka... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
That might be it, but there's the clue. Where the room was hot, so you can't tell when the body was actually killed. So, Hyoko could have been killed before all that anyway.
Yeah, Hyoko could have been long dead, tied up real quick and done.
Mm-hmm.
But we would have seen blood.
Blood where?
Anywhere.
He taped up the wound.
Immediately or after putting her there?
Had to have been immediately, otherwise it would have dripped. I mean, the only blood there was on the stage which he tried to clean up. Or he, she, they, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that and Ibuki had blood on her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So did she step in the spot on the stage? What I'm wondering is, if... I already forgot her name. Dancer.
How do you forget her name?
Hyoko.
We're like 30-some episodes in.
If Hyoko... Yeah, like 30, this has got to be like 37 or 38. Maybe even more. If Hiyoko was killed beforehand, that means the body... They were either already in the music venue when Hajime arrived and they were hiding or something. Or... Here's what I think happened.
Okay.
I think Hiyoko, for some reason, was going to get ready to set up the communication back and forth, despite not wanting anything to do with people. Maybe she had a message to say or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sees the whole murder going on, like Ibuki going to kill herself. Records it, right?
For the lulz.
Well, maybe
You
so.
can post this on Facebook for views.
Yeah. With some minion memes and stuff to make it funny.
Like really old people minion memes too, not even funny ones.
But as she records it, she gets caught, right, by the killer who's kind of orchestrating the whole thing. Maybe like dragged into that storage room. Hajime runs over, comes in, oh my god, runs out, goes back. Meanwhile, Killer and Hiyoko. Killer gets Hiyoko, stabs her, ties her up, and leaves. Or stays, because they couldn't have left.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they did, we don't know how.
Any problem with your theory? Why would Hiyoko just sit there and record it?
That's true, instead of running away or something.
Or helping her?
Or helping her. Yeah. That's true. I don't know, but that must have been switched on manually for some reason.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that just doesn't happen on accident.
Yeah. And the way it was described, both people have to like click enable for it to work.
That might be it, but